E-Gaming Bets. We accept bets on computer games online since 2011. Referral system for regular users and the first deposit bonus. Gaming devices store and the best choice of payment systems. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, Counter-Strike and StarCraft, World of Tanks and League of Legends. EGB.com. You know for sure who's going to win.
Getting tired of playing with the usual skins but don't have enough money to buy a new one? Get rich fast with CSGoFast.com. CSGoFast. It's a strong chance of winning in every game. Several rooms with different game modes. Daily, more than 1,000 games, 5,000 players, and 25,000 skins at stake. You don't need much in order to sweep the board.
Well, guys, we're back into the knife round. As you can see, it's just been won by CSGO Lounge, so they will be starting on... Well, let's see. What are they going to choose? They're going to stay? They're going to stay. They're going to be on the CT side. So that's going to be, obviously, map number 1. It was won by Escape. They won... Mirage. They won Mirage. I think it was 16-11 in the end. So they're going to start this one off with a 1-0 lead. And obviously, if they win this one, they're going into the final. They're against YP, and the winner of that game, they're going to land to fight for... Well, there's 100 grand, 50 grand for the winner. What more do you want? 50%. Lovely. Where's my 50 grand? Come on, guys. I think I deserve it. I talk over other people being good at video games. Like, surely that's like 50 grand. But as said, guys, any feedback, anything along those lines, !cast. If you think of it during the game, type it in. And, well, tweet me. Tell me what you think. Tell me who you think's going to win. Whatever you want to do, do it. Do it. Do it. Bam. But we're going to be going into the pistol round. We're going to see Maniz and Michu as the utility players. And look at this boost coming in. Barber going to get his head ripped off. Spiro finding 2 quick kills. We're going to see Flash going to be pushing in. He'll find 2 straight back, though. Can he find Spiro? It's going to be the battle of the double kill kings. And neither of them going to be finding that one just yet. So here we go. The push coming in. Flash, he's just doing absolute work at the moment. Finding himself a 3rd kill. He does get taken down, though. So it is now... Dead Fox and Maeve versus Spiro and Mouse. Will it be Spiro finding his triple kill? Nope, it's going to be Mouse finding his 2nd. So 2 kills apiece. It's going to be down to Dead Fox. He's going to find the 1st. Can he find anything more? He knows where the final player is. The time is on his side, and he's going to find the headshot. Double kill for Dead Fox. And that's going to be round number 1 going to Escape. And, well, this is a relatively T-sided map at the moment. We've been seeing some very good T-halves, especially from teams like Navi. This is always my favourite example on this map because they are probably the best team at it, let's be honest. If you can win a map getting 4 sides, well, you get 4 rounds on the CT side and still win, your T side just has to be phenomenal. And this is probably my favourite map to cast. I really enjoy it just because it is so T-sided. It's nice to see the different aggressive ways, but also it takes a lot of skill to be defensive. To be honest, it was a bit like when you used to watch Nuke. It was so one-sided that when you saw someone tactical enough to win a few rounds, it was impressive. That's the sort of thing I'm looking at. But here we go. Mouse, he's going to be finding the 1st kill of the round. That's a nice start for the CTs into this one. They are forcing up. We've actually got a Nova on Spiro after he finds a triple kill. 900 for a kill. The Flash going to be coming in. He's going to miss the 1st shot, but he's going to find the 2nd. Not quite finishing off that one, but he has done a nice amount of damage. The Deeg from Innocence going to find a tag. Obviously, any damage here is going to be helpful for their future campaign into this one. But there we go. Flash, he's going to be using the AK. They've still got 2 AKs in play as well. And Flash, he is just making his stats look absolutely beautiful for the start of this game. Currently 6-1. He's going to have to find a little bit more, though. And there we go. Mouse finding another. He's doing very well as well. And Barber, he's now down to just 11 HP. Very low players on the opposing team as well. He's going to be going for the bomb. They probably won't be able to stop this, but they will be able to take him down. Mouse, another triple kill for him. He's 5-1 as well, and that's going to be the round for CSGO Lounge. So a very good round from them. They find themselves a couple of rifles. Probably going to be going to grab the AK as well. So 2 AKs for them. And yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant for their economy. We saw this happen on the opposing side, and Maniz, he really is struggling to throw that AK, but he will get it done in the end. 1-1. And, well, let's see whether or not we're going to be seeing the T's go for a 4C. They do have a bit of money. And, yeah, they're going to be going for the Tech 9s. The Galil coming out on Flash. He has been getting himself the kills so far. And here we go. Oh, it's Mouse, not Mouse. Well, I prefer saying Mouse. Because, well, I suppose a mouse isn't really that cute. But it sounds friendlier. Alright, we're going to be seeing the push coming in onto the long A area. Mani's going to be spraying through, finds himself the first kill. But here we go, Maeve pushing through at the same time. He's going to try and find Innocent. The Tech 9 very deadly from close range, but so is that AK. He's actually going to go back towards the B site. So just almost playing cat and mouse here just once. See, that one was mouse. Or should I say cat and mouse? Haha, pun intended. But there we go. Spiro going to be walking into Maeve in the end and finding that kill relatively easily. The push still coming onto A. DevFox is getting tagged up quite a bit. But Mal's going to be in a great position here. Takes down Barber. He knows where the last two players are. They've both been spotted out. He will get finished off though. DevFox with the Galil will find the first kill. And look at the HP. 22, 22, 16. But they keep 4 players alive. Perfect start to the CT side. And now they have stopped that force buy. I imagine we'll be seeing... Is he playing on Xbox controller? For anybody who doesn't know, if you play with a Xbox 360 controller on CSGO, you get a button that will instantly turn you 180 degrees. I don't care, that's cool. It's terrible playing with an Xbox controller, but it's quite funny to watch. Like, you can literally just sit there doing 180s. There you go, pointless piece of information for the day about CSGO that you probably don't know and don't care about. But I've given it to you anyway. Because we're having a straight eco coming out from the T side. We're going to see Barber get T-totaled by that nade. And... well, Maeve going to be pushing in to try and find some damage. That's what this round is about. Damage and a possible bomb plant. Not really going to be helping for much more than that. We're going to be spotting out Mani's very early on. Innocent. He's just going to be holding this angle. He really doesn't have too much to worry about at this point. He has the long-range gun. They don't want to be losing any of these guns, though. Maeve going to get taken down. Flash has gone down in the meantime. Innocent going to lose 10 HP, but I'm sure he's not trembling his boots just yet. That P250 probably won't be able to finish him off. And there we go. We're going to see Slap get taken down, and now it is all down to DevFox. A P250 in a dream, 21 HP. Innocent going to lose a little bit more HP, but, well, literally only managing to do 48 damage in that round to the whole of their team. So, yeah, not too much to worry about. And the thing is, this map can become more CT-sided if the economy is incredibly good. And you look at the economy already, 8 grand, 7 grand, 6 grand, 5 grand. Why couldn't Mouse have 4 grand? Just ruining my dreams, Mouse. You're ruining everything. God. But, yeah, we're going to be seeing the AK buy now for Escape. They need to start getting into this one. As said, this is CSGO Lounge's map. So, the last map, 16 to 11, relatively close affair, although the CT side was very, very good from Escape. They managed to get 12 rounds. But I'd say 7 rounds for a decent T-side team on the CT side is more than enough. So, they've already got 3. I'd say 5 is the minimum they want, but here we go, Manice. May be going aggressive here. It looks like he's pushing behind DevFox at the moment, and, well, this could be very unfortunate. He's going to get taken down. I think he actually flashed himself there, which just added insult to injury. But Slap and Flash going to be pushing together. Spiro in the perfect position. Don't know if they're actually going to check this. Slap is going to find that kill, though, and this brings it back into a plausible situation now. We do see Flash go down. It's now down to Slap, and he's going to get slapped down by Michu. Again, pun intended. Sorry, guys. I just can't help it. It's in my DNA. It was my granddad's fault. He constantly does puns, and no, I can't help it. So you just have to put up with that one. Don't worry, I'm not going to start shouting babam. That's not happening. If you do like Raheem, that's fair enough. Actually, I don't mind him. It's not my style. I don't think I could pull it off. I don't have that sort of sheer confidence to just scream at the game. I would like some of his soundboard, though. His soundboard is awesome. I have to admit that. But here we go. We're going to be seeing a bit of a force fire coming up from the T side. Just some pistols. Spiro completely blind, but it doesn't matter. Innocent's got his back. And, well, amount of people he's killed, I'm sure he's not that innocent anymore. Going to be throwing in the nade. Not going to quite Kobe Barber, but he is very low. Will get taken down, actually. And Barber, he's going to find another one. So a nice bit of damage there done by the T side. But already 5 rounds for CSGO Lounge. They're starting this one off very strong, and they have clearly reset themselves. Not as in like money or economy wise, but just mentally they've come into this one as a fresh game. The thing that most professional teams should be able to do, but you have seen it in the past where a team will lose a map that they probably could have done better on, especially on the T side. They only managed to get 3 rounds, and because of that they won't come into the next round strong. But here we go, the double up setup already in place. We got Spiro and Maniz. Maniz going very aggressive, and he'll find Deadfox. A lovely start to the round. This is already looking much better for CSGO land. There's also one here. Oh, look at this. Spiro going to be boosted up. Slap. Is he going to expect this? Yes, he is. He's going to find that kill, and then he retreats back. Smart play, at least from Escape. Going to be trying their best not to give away another kill to the CT side. There is still Minis on the AWP, but Spiro has now been defeated. That is his 5th death of the game. Minis currently 7-1, so he has been doing very well. The only player to survive in pretty much every round except for the one they lost. And, well, Innocent going to find another kill, and it's just unfortunate. They're not checking some of the obvious positions. I'm sure Fnatic actually Molotov out this tree as soon as possible. Obviously, that can come down to economy problems, but, well, Innocent, he's just having an absolute field day, going a little bit more aggressive now. Actually going to go for the jump. I feel like that may have been overstepping the line a little bit on the aggression front, but Flash, he's going to get taken down by Michu. Perfectly timed spray, and now Maeve, well, we're going to need to see some of that magic that we saw in the first half of the first game. Gets a little bit of a tag, going to go for the bomb plant, faking it, but even then he can't get his gun out in time. Michu finds another kill to add to his collection, and yeah, this is much better from CSGO Online. It's almost like a different team. They've started off the game even absolutely perfectly, and 6 rounds on the board already, and the T's are now in a bit of a hole. They win the pistol round, lose 6 rounds in a row, and yeah, this is a great CT half. It is much tougher to play the CT side, in my opinion. Drop down. Actually something we haven't seen Escape utilize, which is quite interesting if I'm honest, because drop down is one of the most overpowered positions for the T side on the game. As you see there, they're going to take 1 kill, but Michu trays, and they're actually playing heavy towards drop down at the moment, so I can understand why they haven't been there too much, but you still have to kind of expect them to use that position. Maeve going to get a little bit of a tag from the nade, and it is Spiro who seems to be going down quite early in the rounds, unfortunately for his team, but it looks like the remaining players are able to pick up the slack. He was still finding those AWP shots when he had them, but now it's Maniz taking the limelight with that AWP. And well, at the moment they are playing quite heavy towards the A side, but that is where the bomb is going. They've read this quite well, the CT side, and the T's, well, there's 3 of them left, all pretty much on full HP, but the problem is only Deadfox has really any utility to play with. A flash, a smoke, and a Molotov, and if he gets dropped, they're going to have absolutely nothing. He also has himself the bomb, so he doesn't want to be caught with a nade in his hand. That is one thing you sort of have to think about, but here we go. He's going to be throwing in for one of the other players. Here goes Maeve. Is he going to find the sentry kill? No, he's not. Perfect from Mouse, finding one. That's all he really needed to do. And Maniz, he's just going to be playing from the side, which will make things so much more difficult. Slap. Not with the bomb, so it will have to be the push, but, well, this is going to be very difficult. Going to be spraying into the doors. There will be one for Deadfox, so he could find the second one. Yes, a lovely shot from here. He's giving his team a chance, to Slap finds the kill. Oh, that was a bit of a throwaway coming in from CSGO Lounge. They should have taken that round. Obviously, look at the amount of cash they've got. Still going to be able to afford the double orb setup, and oh, that was unfortunate. I feel like they definitely should have taken that round. A 4 versus 3 going into, well, a 3 versus 2, and just a little bit of a letdown. Maniz going onto the site. He gets taken down so easily, and the one player sort of trapped behind the smoke just isn't able to do much. But as said, the T's economy still hurting quite a bit here. If they get reset, that could be 8 rounds on the CT side already. The economy for the CTs is still better. Maniz still with 4k, but if they lose this one, they may be forced to eco or go for some pistols. Barber taking some early damage. Only has himself a Galil. Won't be able to take down anyone in one shot except for Mouse, or unless he uses some sort of, like, I don't know, supercharged bullet. But here we go. Maeve waiting there. Nice start from Michu. Going to retreat away. Smart decision. Leaves his teammate in the window to try and find the next kill if necessary. The smoke going to block him out though. And now they do seem to be trying to make a push happen onto the drop down area. But it looks like the CT's already ready for this. They've only got 1 player over towards A. But it doesn't matter. Mouse, he's just going to be sitting there. Relaxing all cool. Unfortunately, there isn't a basketball net. And he's not outside of school. But Innocent. He's going to find himself one. They've still got to get past Spiro, though. And this AWP position is just so deadly. DevFox is going to be the one they're going to be watching. And he's going to find that kill. So a 2 versus 2 now. DevFox with the AWP. It was his gun of choice when he was on Mirage. But Maniz holding the angle. Going to find that kill. And now Slap. A 1 versus 2. And he'll go Maniz. Whoa. That was a lovely shot from him. Going to be bringing this 7-2. And that is the reset. That's exactly what CSGO Lounge needed to do to take a hefty lead into this one. 8 rounds going to be coming up for sure, unless a huge mistake is coming in, and they're going to force around this. So clearly they don't want to go for a double eco. They're going to let the loss bonus build up a little bit, but this is really risky from Escape, because this could actually put it to a very high scoring half for CSGO Lounge. And as said, I'm pretty sure this is more of a T-sided map now. It does, as said, it varies between the teams, but well, at least that's a start. Going to be finding the first one. Maeve looking for the second as well. This is much, much better from the T side. These Tech 9s do seem to be paying off, although we're going to see Spiro find one back, but Michu getting traded out. Well, Spiro now, he's stuck in the smoke. The Molotov not going to reach the player on the site just yet, anyway. He's going to have to switch over to the M4. Innocent somehow only with dual Berettas. What? How has that happened? He's still going to find one, though. No, no, you can't clutch with dual Berettas. This just isn't possible. We're going to be seeing only one player left, Maeve. He has been rotating his position around to come from behind. And Spiro finds... What? 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 He just got up behind and got 2 kills with Julies. Who even buys Julies? 8-2. 8. You can see this. 8-2. That was... I don't even know. I don't even know. I just don't. Nah. Well, let's forget that ever happened. We're going to be going into round number 11. Oh, a Drawley highlight reel. Is that ever going to come about? I doubt it. Nice nade coming in to start up the round, though. We're going to be seeing this boost come in again. Obviously, there's no Molotov, and we're just going to see the straight up jump down. Michu in the perfect position, finds himself the first, second. Not going to find the third, but he's done a nice amount of damage. Mal's in the perfect position again, and, well, they're going to be going onto this A site. If they can even get anywhere near it, Flash going to be the last one left. Going to have the crossfire set up. He'll finish that off, Mal's. And 9-2 now. 9-2. CSGO Lounge... They've bounced. Like, this isn't even bouncing back. This is like going from, I don't know, Silver 1 to Glow. Well, no, they weren't Silver 1, definitely. But it's like a huge jump. This is a completely different team. They went from being on the back foot the majority of the last game to, well, losing 12-3 in the first half. And now they're 9-2 up on the weaker side of a map. It doesn't seem like the same team, but they really have reset themselves. It's nice to see that teams can do that, but if it carries on like this, Escape are going to be the one who's going to have to do exactly the same thing, and we'll see the mental fortitude of that team. They're not really a new team. They are under a new org. There is slight stress, things that could come in, but they beat a GG earlier, who are another decent Polish team, so... With some strong talent. So, yeah, the X of X guys. So, I wouldn't really say that this is any weaker team. They're not playing any worse because of the stresses of finding a new org. In most cases, it would just be somebody offering them more money. But here we go. Spiro going to be finding 1, 2. Oh, he nearly finds the third as well, but they didn't check the back corner. Innocent. He's just going to be doing so much damage again, just hiding around. They don't clear all the positions, and now it's all down to Maeve. If he's going to try and save any glimmer of hope into the next round. He's currently 2-11. In the last game, he was top of the board in the first half. But here we go. Maeve finds himself the first. The last 2 players don't have a huge amount of HP. In fact, I think he has just a little bit less to have the combined total of them. Yeah, they have 78. There you go. My GCSE maths paying off for me. But Maeve going to jump out, going to find himself the first kill, 5 HP. Can he find the kill onto Innocent? Innocent has been so good in these situations so far, just playing the time, but Maeve going to clutch it out, and this is when they needed him to come alive most of all. He finds the 1 versus 3. Great stuff from Maeve, but they've got a long way to go if they're going to be bringing this one back. The last few rounds is sort of the minimum, and you look at the buy again. Yes, the CT side have finally got to a point where they're not with barrels of cash, but it's still not going to be a great buy coming out from the T's. The nades have suffered a little bit here. They do have smokes on every single player, so still a chance for them to go for a nice play here. But this 5-7 is playing up close, so I wouldn't say it's that much of a hindrance. Like, you sort of have a player in drop down who can just play a worse weapon. But there we go. Spiro going to be taken down. The AWP is gone. And I actually do think it has been Maniz who's been better with the AWP so far. 11-4. Spiro is top, but I still think that Maniz has been just more effective with it. Although, you do have to say that in the last few rounds, we saw a great double kill from him. So, yeah, it's much of a muchness. But Innocent now going to be picking it up. We're going to see a kill onto the A site as well. The bomb going to be rotating over. There's only currently one player here. It is Mouse. He's been having a good game. Whether he can do much more here, though. There's the first. Not going to find the second. The flashbang catch him out, but Michu finds another one. That's back to a 2 versus 2. Flash and Slap are the last remaining. And the 2 versus 2. They have the health advantage. Don't have the utility advantage, though Flash has found himself a Molotov, so he'll be able to throw that in just to slow for a few seconds. But it's interesting to see. It looks like the CTs are going to be coming from the ramp area. Try and push themselves up. Innocent with the AWP. Not the ideal spot, especially when you look at where Slap is sitting. He could be an absolutely crucial player in this round, because Flash, there's a high chance he'll get taken down from here. Yes, he will. But it's whether or not Slap is going to hold this position well. He's going to find himself the first kill. That is absolutely crucial. Now the bomb's ticking away. Michu doesn't have himself a kit. He can just hold this angle, and he's going to find the kill. Perfect from Slap. Exactly what he needed to do there. Holding the angle. And as said, he was pinnacle into that round. And finally, we're going to see the CT side reset. And as said, this is now the chance for escape. They've got to win these last 2 rounds. Then they can go on to the CT side. And they're going to have a great showing. Because I feel like for CSGO Lounge, you wouldn't really pick this map if you're bad at the T side. It just seems... It's like being bad at the CT side of Nuke. You just don't really do... I'm not saying it's Nuke. It's not that heavily T-sided, although in some cases we have seen it go that far. But it's like you don't pick a map that you're bad at the favoured side. It doesn't really seem logical, unless you're phenomenal at the opposing side. Sort of like TS... Well, they're not TSM now, they're Astralis, but they were TSM at the time, where they used to just pick maps like Dust 2 because they were so good at the T side. But Innocent, he's still going to find himself a kill with the pistol. In the meantime, we do have Barber. He's got himself the Mac 10. Going to be doing a nice amount of damage with this. Flash will also find one more. And now Mouse, the last one remaining. Again, it's not really going to come down too much to damage here. Both teams should be able to buy in the last round. I don't know if they'll be able to afford an AWP. The loss bonus will... So it's going to be what? 1400, 1900, 2400. Michu can afford one. It's whether or not they actually opt to go for it, and it doesn't look like they are. I don't know if he'd even be able to... Oh, he is. No, it's going to be Innocent with a glass cannon orb. So they haven't gone to try... Wait, so 5,350, would that be... No, I don't think it would have been. It would have been 50 off. If he got one more kill, it would have been perfect. He could have bought Kevlar and then dropped the orb. But instead, it's going to be Innocent with the AWP. Don't think we've actually seen him pick one up yet. So interesting to say that at least that Dragon Ore looks absolutely lovely. But it's not my favourite skin. The Medusa. Medusa for me, I just prefer it. Personal preference. Clearly, most people disagree just because of the monetary value of this gun, especially in Souvenir. Absolutely nuts. But Flash going to be taking no damage from that nade. Clearly didn't bounce anywhere near him. I thought it was a little bit closer than it was. And well, we actually got a double AWP on the T side. I didn't actually notice it. We've got one over towards the A side and one currently over towards the B long. I wouldn't really say that that's the best scenario. They're going to be trying to work these picks, but getting down to the minute mark, especially in a defensive position, I'd say that really isn't the best scenario for them having both these AWPs. But Barber, he's going to be tagged down to just 22 HP. We currently have still an AWP watching the plat area. And the bomb, not really certain where it's going. It may be going back towards the A side at the moment. Currently 2 players there. It's going to be Maniz and Mouse. And there we go. Innocent in the perfect position. He is very low on well, not on HP, but he's got no armor. So that's basically like having low HP. Deadfox going to be finding Mouse in the meantime, but we're going to see another one from Innocent, and this purchase of the AWP has been working so far. But the remaining Ts, they're going to be pushing on to the A site. It's all going to be down to what Michu can do. Maniz as well are going to be in the corner, and there we go. Lovely round from the CT side. Going to close this one out 10-5, and well, that's a great CT half. It's going to be very, very difficult now for Escape to try and hold this one, but whoa, if CSGO Lounge can do it, then that means Escape must be able to do it. Logically speaking, if it's possible for one team, surely it's possible for another. Here we go. We're going back into this one. We're going to be seeing Maeve playing the utility role on the CT side. 2 players playing utility on the Ts. We're going to be seeing a Molotov, a couple of smokes, and it does look like this is going to be a B play. Sort of the norm for the pistol round. The drop down area is just so hard to defend with the USP. No matter what you say, it's very, very difficult with either of the pistols. But there we go, a great start. Flash going to be finding the first kill, but here we go. The drop down position going to be held. Snap. Oh, lovely stuff from Escape. They're going to find 2 kills straight away from that drop down push, but Michu still standing. He'll find 1 towards the plat. Mouse needs to find at least 1 here. Going to be doing a tag, but DevFox is waiting. And there we go, Michu finding another one. This pistol isn't over just yet. A 3 versus 2. No kit on the CT side either, but the bomb is not in a great position. They're going to really have to find the kills, but Michu finds another one and a 4th! What just happened? Escape, they started off so well, and somehow this has just fallen flat on its face. Michu, wow, that was just incredible stuff. And the T side, they got off to the start they need, finding 4 headshots there. Giving him that USP was... Well, that's like giving away an AWP, the way he just controlled the aim there. The one-taps galore, but we're going to see the force coming in from Escape. 2 AKs, 3 SMGs. One of them more expected, but DevFox, he's going to find that entry kill. Only one of the MAC-10s is gone, and it's not a bad trade so far for the T side. We're going to be seeing another one pushing. Can DevFox do his work again? Going to be pushing in, finds another kill. So 3 versus 3. Even Stevens at the moment, although... The weaponry still with... Oh no. Another kill. Slap finds Innocent. Now the AKs are all that is left. I imagine they'll be pushing towards the A side because it is a more long-range scenario for them. Currently a MAC-10 picked up by Slap. But let's see where the T's. They're going to be pushing towards the middle area and along at the same time. Just gaining information. But look how passive... Flash currently playing up close to the CZ, and look at the position here. Slap, gonna go for a deagle shot. He's picked up a Molotov as well. Flash is just gonna be the main player. He's gonna push out and find that kill. This could be it. Michu, he's gonna find 1. Surely not again. Done so much damage already, but Flash is gonna pull out with the CZ, and that's lovely stuff from him. They're gonna find themselves the AK. Barber, I imagine he'll have to save that MAC-10, but that is exactly what Escape needed. 5 rounds down. They're gonna be playing up against the force here. Spiro going to be picking up the Tech 9s, and, well, I imagine this will be a B push this time, just because they picked up all these Tech 9s. I feel like there's so much more deadly at the short-range positions on B, and yeah, they're all going in that direction. Maybe a drop-down rush, just because Tech 9, 1 bullet to the head, and you are out. Let's see where they actually opt to go. We're seeing Innocent go towards long area, going to throw the smoke out, but he has himself the Deeg, and look at this. 3 players getting ready to just bombard the player in drop. The nade going to push in. That's not going to do much damage at all. But there we go. An instant trade coming in. Barber in the perfect position, though. Going to find more. But it is a 3 versus 3 now. This is where the CT side do have the advantage, though. It's starting to get a little bit more long range as they push onto the actual site. It looks like they're potentially going to go back to A. And it's actually completely open. Obviously, they can't know this. There's no way they could use their psychic powers to go, yes, A is probably open. But if they do manage to just get that little bit of sheer dumb luck and go towards A, they will have themselves a free plant, an extra $800 in the bank, and the chance to fight for the site. It isn't the best position to be, for sure. Like, you don't really want to be defending either of these sites with Tech 9s, because they're not close. Neither of them are close range, but I feel like B, you can sort of hold towards the plat. That is the advantage. They've got to go for this bomb plant soon, though, and I think Miles is going to do just that. So he's going to sit in the corner, get the bomb plant. That's an extra $800 in the bank. Definitely what CSGO Lounge need. But now is where they try and defend this. I feel like this is just going to be too much for them. They've even got the MAC-10 on Maeve, and that's just going to be perfect for running and gunning at them. But hiding at the back of the site, if even one player goes into... Here. Actually, we do have the position being held. This could be great. Great stuff coming in. But he's going to drop DevFox, but look at the position of Miles. I feel like Maeve knows exactly where he is. The Molotov not quite reaching him, but he's going to pre-fire, surely. Going to find himself the kill. The bomb is going to be defused. I feel like Maniz, there's just too much for him to do here. He'll get taken down, and it will be defused. Escape surviving by the skin of their teeth. They're going to save 2 rifles and go into the next round. But, well, we're actually going to see another buyer coming in from the T side. They did a lot of damage in that round. They're now going to go with 4 rifles and Deagle. The thing is, this is one of the only ways I feel like they could lose this game. If they do lose this round, they're going to be giving Escape a huge chance to get back into this, just by going for these aggressive forces and not going for their full buys, which is what they will have practiced. That's the thing. You talk about teams and they're pracking, they're always going to be better with their full buy, because you don't really practice. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not in their practice games like, oh yeah, clearly they're doing it. But I imagine you don't practice so much with your force buys. It just wouldn't be something that's really that valuable to you. But anyway, we're going to be seeing the entry kill coming in for Michu. That's the start to the round that they definitely wanted. Innocent only going to be with a Deagle, but, wow, he's been very, very good so far this game. Michu currently topping the board, though. 21 kills for him. He's been very good on this T side already. Currently 7-2, and we're only, what, 4 rounds in? He did get quite, I think he got 6 of those kills in the first couple of rounds, though, so Spiro going to be pushing. He's got himself an M4. They're going to be using this nice little boost spot. Can be very effective, but it's not going to be in this scenario because the push is going to be coming in towards Barber. Flashbang going to give them away a little bit, but he's going to be completely blind. Still going to find himself a kill, but Michu will quickly trade, and well, trades for the T side at the moment are very good. And Maniz, he's going to be holding back this push, and this is going to make things so much more difficult. It's all going to be down to Slap, and he's got players coming in behind him. Maniz still holding down the line, but look at Spiro. He's going to find himself a free kill. I don't know how he didn't know they were coming onto the site. His teammate literally just died up there. Must have known that he was in that position, and well, this is going to be Flash just going to trying to save here. This is their economy getting crushed once more, and well, for the CT side, this was one thing we didn't really see from CSGO Lounge. They got themselves a nice few rounds in a row, and then it was only towards the end where the 3 rounds were won that well, you could actually say that things went wrong. But here we go, Michu going to be finding that kill, 12-7, and yeah, well, they had so many rounds in a row where they just had so much money. They could go for double orbs, they could sort of try whatever they wanted. Then they lost 1, and then they won another 3, resetting the T's. And then towards the end, yes, things went a little bit wrong. They had to eco. Problems arose a bit, and they did lose the last few rounds. But they weren't reset this early, and that's sort of the thing that Escape never really got over, was that they just kept getting reset again and again and again. They had to go for quasi-buys, weren't really able to get their full AKs on. And it was, like, I actually said that, like, the one thing they never really got to do was just go for these full buys. We didn't see... I think we saw DevFox on the AWP once, maybe twice, but definitely didn't see it like every other round like we saw from Spiro and Maniz. Like, they had the all pretty much every round. I think there was only like a few where they actually had to eco, and obviously the pistol round. But Flash going to be very low, hiding in the smoke. That jump's going to give him away though. Innocent must know he's there. That made so much noise. Either that or he's got his volume turned down. Still going to be in this corner. Innocent didn't actually check, but he does get the kill nonetheless. I'm not sure how he didn't hear that, but in the meantime, Spiro going to be finding Slap. This is just an eco round. DevFox does have himself a Deeg, but well, it's going to be very difficult to try and retake that. They are going to get themselves a gun, though. So that's something. Michu's going to drop them a nice tasty AK. Saving that into the next round will be a nice addition to their economy because, well, for obvious reasons, they don't really have that much. But it will be getting to the point where they need 6 rounds to catch up and only 3 rounds needed to win. And Barbar is actually going to get taken down. So that AK is down and out. Spiro going to be waiting around with the Mac-10, and DevFox has himself a Deeg. The Flash is going to come out. Lovely stuff from Spiro. He finds himself a nice easy kill, and is he going to get that AK back? Yes, he is. So, perfect stuff from Spiro. Makes himself a sweet $1,800 and picks up a $2,700 gun. So, this is going to be going in to the next round. Obviously, the AWP player making himself a nice amount of cash, and this is the problem. It can be very, very useful to have an AWP. Play it towards A site, towards the back. You have so many long ranges. You can go aggressive towards long. You can play it back towards the statue. This was something that was used, or boosted onto plat. This is something that used a lot by CSGO Land on their CT side. Escape haven't managed to get one yet. And it is such an AWP map. I feel like Dust 2 probably takes the biscuit, but then it would be Cobblestone for me anyway, in the AWP playground. Right at the bottom of the list would probably be Inferno, but... nice start at least. Slap going to be finding himself a kill. I suppose Overpass is up there as well, just because there's actually a place called Long. You want to put an AWP on there, but still, definitely not over yet for CSGO Lounge. Giving over this AWP, though, could give Escape what they need. So, 13-7. The entry kill gives them a good start into this round. They lose this one, for obvious reasons, they will have to go onto another eco. Whereas T's, I don't know. It could go for a quasi-buy. They seem to enjoy doing that, trying as hard as they can to keep the economy low. Barber playing in this position again. He has used it before, but in the last round it wasn't used, and now, well, this is going to be problematic. He's going to find a kill anyway, so that's actually not too bad. He keeps the advantage with the CT side. That's what was necessary in that scenario. Flashbang going to be coming out onto the B side. Couple of players there at the moment, but we're going to be seeing Spiro. He needs to get an entry kill with this AWP. If he's going to be pushing in that direction, he needs to find an entry, because if he just hands that over to one of these players, that could be detrimental. We've seen, what, 2 at least of these players pick up the AWP, DevFox and Barber. I'm not sure if we saw anyone else. I know we had an auto sniper at one point, but there we go. Michu going to find the entry onto the site. It's now a 3 versus 3. The bomb going to be going down with very little time left, but Michu, he's just finding these kills. Been so influential on this T side already, and well, is he going to finish this off? Make it a clean sweep? 3 kills for him. Yes, he is. Lovely stuff. Him and Mouse combined. 13-7, and while the T side is looking strong at the moment, win the pistol, lose the 2 rounds afterwards, and then, well, the buy rounds have just been all about CSGO Lounge. As said, the eco going to be, well, it's either going to be a force or an eco, and then they're going to be playing for overtime either way. So slight eco. It's going to be a few pistols brought up. We have seen some great work from DevFox with the Deeg so far, but, well, really, I wouldn't say any of their players have been that underwhelming. Maeve, I've been a little bit disappointed, just because he was so good. He was so good in the first map. Having great clutch rounds on the CT side, very, very important for them when they won that 12-3, and just this time really hasn't stepped up just yet. But, well, we're going to be seeing Flash pick up one. Mouse will quickly trade. Maeve going to be going aggressive. Maniz, in the meantime, going to be pushing onto the site from behind, and this will just ruin everything. Michu going to find one more, and now, well, it's all down to the remaining 2 players. DevFox going to be pushing in behind, but Maniz, he's still holding this angle very, very passively. The Molotov going to be thrown out. Almost cruel. I don't know if he saw where that came from, though. He did. He saw where he threw that. It was a nice try from Maniz, but he didn't know that DevFox was that close. There is currently an AK on the floor, but the tag going to come in. DevFox now, 26 HP. Can he get this Deeg? So that would be just a... It would almost be like, yeah, you can do that, but I can do it with a Deeg. But, well, they're going to see the barrel of the gun. They know exactly where he is, and that's a nice kill again for Spiro. Currently 22-14. Michu is leading the way, though, really stepping up in this game. Oh, he's a different player. Absolutely different player. Playing absolutely out of his mind. And 15-7. Well, this is sort of what we saw in the game yesterday. This is almost like deja vu. Instead, it was Mirage. It was a pretty close game between LDLC Blue and YP. And then YP just won the second map, actually 16-7. So if they do win it, and then won the third as well. So comeback potential is there. Obviously, after this game, guys, we will be having that final to see who will be the second team to qualify for the Star Ladder I-League. And, what, 100 grand on the table at that tournament. I think we already have Navi and LG. So 2 of the top teams in the world at the moment in that tournament. Love watching LG Navi. Actually, one of my favourite, probably my favourite game. Just because you have 2 Star Warpers, some real talent in those teams. Flamey becoming one of the better players in the world at the moment. But you still got Cold Zero up there as well. Fur had an absolute godly tournament at Katowice. But enough of them. Going to be going back into this map. CT side. Not doing bad too far. They are holding, but the thing is they don't have many nades left. And that Molotov, well, it's going to be used now. We're going to be seeing Innocent almost burning alive, but this is where the T's, they have so much left to play with. Going to be pushing in a nice kill through the wood. Absolutely perfect play. DevFox will trade, though. So it is now a decent chance. DevFox going ham. Going to find himself 3 kills, but there's still 2 players left. One of them is this man, Spiro. We're going to be seeing Innocent still surviving with 5 HP, and even getting the bomb down here that's going to secure their buy in the next round. Get an extra $800 onto the players who haven't got as much. Spreading the wealth. But Spiro, he's going to get taken down, and now, well, Innocent, not on the right side, only has 5 HP. If he clutches this, I'll be very, very impressed, but the bomb really isn't planted, and, well, they're actually just going to tell him to leave it. So, going to save the AWP. Actually, the smart decision there. So, Spiro will be able to get straight back on the AWP. not going to have to worry about buying. Yeah, definitely a good decision there. And also, he does get a loss bonus because they planted the bomb. So, really, not much. Just would have risked losing his life. So, 7 rounds. Still a long way for Escape to go, but that's one more on the board for them. They have now won 3 rounds in this half. The first buy round they've actually won was there. So, if they can continue this on, get themselves a string of rounds, there's still a chance. Deathbox is going to be taking a tag early on. Doesn't have himself an AWP yet. They still haven't seen one of those on the CT side. A little bit of Go TV lag coming in there. But still going to be going, so don't worry, guys. Just yet. If everything disappears, then you can start to worry. Then you can cry, shout at me, do whatever you like. But Barber, I think he was a bit shot by that one. Just sort of tapping away. He always does the look away. But Michu going to even up the scoreline. This guy is still playing out of his skin. We're going to be seeing the flashbang come in. Mouse getting ready to push through. He'll quickly find that kill before his teammate gets taken down. Now a 4 versus 3. A couple of low players though. Michu taking a bit of a tag. Manise very low on HP. And they have thrown these nades out. And now if they go down drop, they could actually pincer the site. That would be nice to see. It looks like they pretended to rotate away though. This seems like a bit of an interesting play. They're going to be throwing the smoke out to try and call one of these players over. This is a nice idea for a fake. They're going to throw a flashbang in. And Slap's going to hear that. Still not really changing his mind though. And now it's going to be down to Spiro to try an entry. He's got a player directly to his right. And he's going to find it. Nice shot from Spiro. Going to be pushing onto the side. Only one player there to stop him. It will be Barber. Going to find himself one. Needs to find another release. He's going to get caught from behind. Mouse does rotate over. Manise surviving with just 1 HP. And this is all down to Slap. A 1 versus 3. This is for the game. If he can clutch this one, they still have a chance for the 2-0. But if this ends, we are going to Dust 2. And that's exactly what's going to happen, guys. Make sure you don't go anywhere. A great display there from CSGO Lounge. And I am looking forward to what we will find on Dust 2. As said, make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll see how CSGO Lounge be able to bring this one back, or will it be Escape finally closing out what they started? As said before, guys, you can always type !caster in the chat and you can let me know any feedback you want, tell me how things are going, or just give your predictions. I will be having a look at my Twitter shortly, and yeah, we will be back in just a moment with map number 3. See you in a mo.